So, have you seen this woman? I don't know if you know her name. I don't know if you know her name, but she's one of those who is aspiring to be president. And if you don't know her name, that already should tell you something. However, she is a member of parliament. She is a member of parliament for one of the constituencies. But what I want to talk about here is she has a case. She has a case in court where she spat on someone, a journalist. She was suspended in parliament, and as she was coming out, one of the journalists was following her, trying to interview her and take some pictures of her. She got upset, she got incensed, and spat on this journalist. Now, this journalist, I think, reported the matter to the police, and the case is in court right now. I think it has even reached a judgment stage. And in her defense, the only thing that she could say was that she didn't know that this person was a journalist. That was her defense. Her defense was that she didn't know that this person was a journalist. Now, one other thing that I didn't mention is that apart from being a member of parliament, this woman doubles up as a pastor. A pastor, Bakuchechi. She's one of the clergy. I think she has a church. She has a church. If you scan through social media, you even see her wearing, a Roman collar. Yeah, Baku church, and she preaches in church. But she comes out of parliament after being suspended for misbehavior. A journalist is following her. She spits on this journalist. Ukufuishila journalist amate. Ukuya mukoti, she says, I didn't know he was a journalist. Now, from my point of view, that is disrespect of the West kind, especially for a person who is a public figure, a member of parliament. A member of parliament. And on top of that, not just a member of parliament, a woman of God, if you like. Because we say men of God. This one we can also, a woman of God. You go and spit on someone. Honestly, that is, how much more can you exhibit disrespect for human beings when you are even a public figure, when you are even a woman of God? I'm not trying to impute a holiness on her. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But I would have loved to hear this woman apologize. She would have apologized to this journalist. But she has been adamant, she has been quiet up to today. She has not apologized. She has been going to court instead of quickly reaching out to this person to seek reconciliation and plead with this person. She hasn't done that. And from that, I'm sure you can make your own conclusion what the judgment will be. She will be lucky if she's not jailed, because I don't know what the penal code say. When you spit on somebody, I don't know what the penal code say. Whether you can go to jail and for how long, or whether you can be fined, I don't know. But look, politics will always come in. When it is a politician, things will always come in. And this is why I am preempting this. Not that I am trying to persuade or to sway the judges or the magistrates to convict her. No, I'm not doing that. But I'm just giving you as it is. She spat on somebody and she has not apologized. And our only excuse is that she didn't know he was a journalist. So if he's not a journalist, any other person, it's okay. Eh? So, but with that, what do you expect of the judgment? What do you expect? If the judgment comes out and she's jailed, you people, some of you will start saying, hey, you see, Hakainde Hichilema and his government, hey, people from Muchinga, hey, people from Luapula, hey, people from the East. Eh? I mean, is it Hakainde Hichilema who told her to spit on a journalist? Eh? Is it a tribe that told her to spit on a journalist? Eh? But you start bringing in these issues. I know. That's why I'm talking about it, because I know this judgment will come, and my prediction, it won't be a good judgment. But you people, you will start saying, no, this, people from this region, people from this region. But besides that, this woman has come out declaring herself as one of the presidential candidates. She wants to contest. And if that judgment comes badly, you will hear some people saying, oh, Hakainde Hichilema is eliminating his opponent. Oh, hey, UPND is removing women from the presidential race. Hey, these are women, they should be allowed. Yeah, we all want to be president, but that does not expense us from wrongdoing. No? By the fact, when you do wrong things, and you are a politician, or you are a member of parliament, or you are a presidential candidate, that does not absolve you from being held responsible for what you do. So ilyo chikesa lilanduwi ngachali landuwi nkamunepo omuntu akaleetolo kati yo abauku people from this region they are being targeted. Bali shipiro omuntu amate tabatsana apologize ero bakuchechi niba member of parliament bafire bachindika abantu, but she hasn't done that. Ero no manga chali landuwi ero mkema yo abaku uyu Hakainde Hichilema uyu Hakainde Hichilema that's why she's even coming up to say, I want to be an independent presidential candidate. And you know, this is the thing. Most of these members of parliament who have failed to perform, you know, they are promoting themselves to become presidents. After you fail as a member of parliament, then you promote yourself. What nonsense is that? They are promoted by the people. That's why, given though he has disappointed me with his cold heart and the frugalness, you know, at least him, he was in Kawata, he did something. But whoever given, you know, umutima. Ke tumuntu fek akanono fe kano fo chite fix umuntu akanono fe kano chite fix abantu awe so now once disappoint so given in the nimba fumi yako. But these others, one came ku constituency tawla ishbano kukaka insapato politically at yo ndefo kuba president. Anyway, ili ashira bama reji na tengeresha na sapika tukapwisha after judgment. But nkomfwepo omuntu ati yo abauku yo presidential candidate tapana presidential candidate hapo mwikaleta mwefi yo women abana kashina bafide balechindika abantu bafide balechindika abaume kuti wamkufishira omuntu amate era mali mukaleba ati yo women abana kashina bafide bakwata omuchinshi awe nataka bati nsapikire lyashi tukapwisha kuntanshi tukamonana.